Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I thought I would have you guys help me pick my upcoming birthday bag. So I did this around the fall months and I just really appreciated your feedback. You guys helped me pick my fall bag, which was that beauty back there. It is my YSL college bag in the medium size in the gray. I basically, in that video, I shared with you the bags that I was contemplating for fall, and I got your feedback, and it was some really, really good feedback. So my birthday is actually in January. It is at the end of January, and we are still at the end of December, but I always love to treat myself to a new bag. Who doesn't? Because we love a reason to treat ourselves to a bag. Do I need another bag? No, I don't, but it's for my birthday. So I have a couple bags that have been on my radar / wish list, and I'm really trying to make sure I do research so that when I do eventually get that birthday bag, it can be really special and it can be something that I've really put a lot of thought into, because as we know, sometimes we can blow money on things and we end up not using them. I mentioned a lot of those items in my first luxury purchases, so check that video out if you haven't already. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you, I think I have about 8 or 9 bags that are kind of on my radar that I'm trying to narrow them down to for which bag to get for my birthday. Of course, I'm only going to get one, but I thought I would have you guys help me. Alright, so if you guys have been following on my channel a long time, and if you guys have watched a lot of my vlogs, you'll know that I have tried on the Chanel 19 over and over and over again. This has probably been going on for the past 2 years. I go in, I try the bag on, I leave, I try it on again, I leave. So I am torn as to whether or not the Chanel 19 would be good in my collection. Now, I do not own the Chanel 19, so it would be a new addition. It does have a back pocket, which I think would be really suitable for my phone, very functional. It's the softest leather. You guys have to go into a Chanel boutique if you get an opportunity and just feel the leather on the Chanel 19. It is just so soft. A lot of people use the term buttery smooth and buttery soft, and it is so true. But I think that bag would be really functional. But here's what has kind of kept me from pulling the trigger on it. I tried it on the other day and I felt like the strap was just a little too short. I wished it was a little longer. The strap is not adjustable, and I am not a huge fan of the different color hardware. On a lot of the Chanel 19s, you have the silver hardware and the gold hardware. I don't really like the idea of both. I like kind of one or the other. And 3, I can't decide if I would like gold or silver. I think silver is a little edgier, whereas gold is a little more classic. So I just don't know. I have not pulled the trigger on that. I feel like if I did, black would be a good choice. Even though I own a lot of black bags, I feel like I would reach for it the most if I got a black bag. So that is the first bag kind of on my radar. The second bag is the Chanel 19 as well, however, in a different color. I would love to own a Chanel bag in a beautiful caramel color. Now, of course, those bags are impossible to get. However, there is a Chanel 19 bag in the caramel color I saw the other day, but the reason I am on the fence is I'm like, how often am I really going to wear caramel in my wardrobe? As much as I want to believe that I would, am I really going to do that? I don't know. So that's why I'm on the fence there, but it's beautiful. It is a Chanel color I don't have. It is a bag I don't have. And I wouldn't just be going for basic black. So the caramel color is beautiful, but I am on the fence with how much I'm actually going to wear it. So even though that's technically the same bag, it's 2 choices because I'm torn between black or caramel. You guys have seen me try on pink, but I obviously don't need another pink bag because last year I invested in the boy and I invested in a Chanel classic flap in the pink. And then I also saw a red, but really don't want to invest in another red bag because I do have one of those as well. So caramel is what kind of sticks out to me. Caramel or black I think would be good options. The third bag is by Louis Vuitton, and this is yet another bag that I have tried on, but I've gone back and forth, and it is the Louis Vuitton Vavin bag. Now, not the wallet, but I want to say it is the size. It is the Damier Ebene, and it has the black, and it has a little buckle. The only thing I'm on the fence with that bag is that it does have a chain for a strap. I really wish it had a leather adjustable strap. If it had a leather adjustable strap, I really think that I would have taken the plunge and purchased that by now. I like how it has the unique buckle, and then I like how it also has a little flap on the front where you can put your phone. It seems like it would be a really, really functional bag as well. And every time I go into Louis Vuitton, I am drawn to it. Now, what is kind of holding me back? Well, the chain is holding me back because I wish it was a leather strap, and I wonder if it would look kind of too similar to my Odeon PM. I know they're different bags, but they're still that black and Damier Ebene combination, and I really am trying to branch out with my choices if I do add a new bag to my collection, because I want to ensure that I'm going to wear it. And I think to myself, if I were to get the Louis Vuitton Vavin bag, am I going to reach for that over the Odeon PM? I don't know. So that's another reason that I've had that bag on my wish list, but I don't know if I would reach for it over some of the other bags that I own. So that's why I've kind of been on the fence. Number 4, you guys may be surprised by this, you might not, but I would love to add a Speedy bandolier in the 25 size. Now, I do own the Speedy 35. It's not the bandolier version. It is just the crook of your arm version, which I never reach for because it doesn't have a strap. I would love to own a Speedy that has a strap. I really do think it would be functional because I could wear it crossbody, and it's basically a huge pouch, so I could fit everything in it. Now, I'm torn as to whether or not I would want to get it in monogram, but with monogram comes vachetta. And vachetta, I could treat it with apple guard, but I really baby a lot of the bags that have vachetta, so I'm not sure about that. But then if I got the Damier Ebene, I'm worried that, you know, that's very similar to my Speedy 35. It's the same style, but this one has a strap. But I really would love to add the Speedy B. I think it is a classic, and it is under $2,000, and who knows how much that bag is going to be fast forward a year from now. So that is another bag that I have on my radar. Okay, now let's talk about a bag that of course is kind of on my radar, but would I be able to get it? I don't know, you guys. This is a bag that would probably be kind of hard to get, and it is the Hermes Evelyn. Now, when I went to Vegas, I tried on the Evelyn. They actually had it in stock. It was the smaller size, but I feel like the smaller size didn't look right on me. I feel like it might have been a little too small for me. So I think if I got it, I'd want to get one size up. Now, when I went to King of Prussia Mall a while ago, they had the size I wanted, and I am kicking myself for not getting it. I really am. I should have, but I just didn't realize that, hey, Amber, you can't really just go into a store and find the Evelyn bag. I didn't think of that when I went into Hermes at the time, and I wish I would have gotten it. So I would love to own the Hermes Evelyn bag in black, or maybe the caramel color. I'm not sure which one. Not that I would get the caramel color, but if I did get the caramel color, I'd obviously have to pay a premium, go to Fashion File, or go to some resellers on Instagram. I know there are a lot of really good ones that will sell new condition, but you would have to pay a premium, of course. But the Evelyn bag, once again, wear it crossbody, fits a lot, people rave about it, and it has that fabulous back pocket that I just would love. So that is another bag I'd love to own, but I would have to either pay a premium or it would be hard to get. Let's talk about the impossible bag. That has been on my wish list as long as I can remember, and it is that daggone Chanel mini square. And you guys are so sweet because you will, if you find it, you will send it to me. And not too long ago, one of you sent me one, and you guys, the prices for the Chanel mini squares are crazy now. Like, I remember in store when you could get them for $3,000, you know, some under $3,000, and now if you want to get a Chanel mini square, the one particularly that I want, it's going for like $5,000 or $6,000 in the pre-love market. Now, I would have to buy this bag on the pre-love market because it is obviously the Chanel mini square, caviar, edge stitching back from their 2010 time frame. And you guys have been so sweet. You've sent me pictures, you've sent me people who are selling them, but it's just so expensive. And as much as I want that bag for like special occasions, date nights, I just don't know that I could bring myself to pay that much for such a small bag. Now, never say never, you never know. It is a bag that I just love, but I'm torn, you know, if I save the money, is that a bag I want to hunt for? Is that a bag I want to get now? Or do I just hold off and be like, do I really need it? So that is another one. And another thing with the mini square, you know, I do already have the black jumbo and the black medium, so do I really need a black mini square? That's another thing that I kind of question. Okay, then with mini squares, like let's say I can't get the caviar. Do I go for a mini square in a really pretty pop of color? There was the most beautiful periwinkle blue. It was so pretty. Of course, I would have to buy it from Fashion File, but there are so many beautiful colors. I've seen caramel color mini squares, but the mini square is the bag that I do not currently own in my Chanel collection, and I would love to own it. I think it would be functional. It has a single flap. I've watched reviews on it. People seem to love it. So that is another one that I would love to own, but we will see. Okay, now we have some more Chanel bags. Another one is the Chanel Boy. So the Boy bag is a bag that I never thought that I would really go for. It just never appealed to me until I purchased my pink Chanel Boy. Let me get it so you guys can see it. Okay, this is my pink Chanel Boy, and I remember I actually got this for my birthday last year. This is what I treated myself to, and I didn't think that I was going to get a Chanel Boy, but something about this Chanel Boy in this pink color is so beautiful, and I really have been enjoying it. I really have. Sometimes it's a little bit of a pain to open and close, and I will be honest, I do tend to baby this bag a little bit because of the color, but I happened to be in the Chanel store the other day and they had a really pretty caramel color boy bag in the chevron print that I thought was pretty, but they also had, it was a black boy bag, but it was the smaller size. So it was kind of like maybe this size. I should have taken a picture of it. I didn't, but the sales associate said, like, you might not like that bag because you can't really fit that much, but I thought it was super cute and chic and edgy. So the Chanel bag is another bag that's kind of on my radar. I'm kind of leaning more towards no, but it's something I have kind of been toying with because I did really like that they had that caramel color. It was really beautiful, but I do already own a Chanel Boy, so that's another reason where I don't necessarily want to repeat the style. I would love to go out there and get something new, you know, a new style that I don't own. So we'll see. Okay, let's talk about a bag that's hard to get, but my sales associate actually had one in the other day. I passed on it, but I'm hoping that if I did decide, she might be able to get me another one, and it is the Chanel Mini Rectangular in the black. And that, I'll tell you, I love my Chanel Mini Rectangular in the turquoise. That has turned out to be one of my favorite bags. It's very functional. I wear it quite a bit in the summer months with dresses. It can fit quite a bit, but I would love to have just a basic black. But I do talk myself out of it because I'm like, I do already own a Chanel Mini Rectangular, which how can my heart love a Chanel Mini Rectangular more than my turquoise bag? Let me get that one too. Okay, this Chanel Mini Rectangular, I mean, how could I get another one and love it as much as this? I purchased this for my 40th birthday. It was a very special gift from me to me, and I would love to own it in black, but then I don't know if it would be as special as like this one is in this beautiful color. So I thought, well, if I don't invest in black, should I get another color? But again, I'm like, would I really appreciate it as much as I appreciate this turquoise blue? So I think I'm kind of talking myself out of that one, but I do love this so much, but I just don't know that I need another one in a different color. But that was another bag that was kind of on my radar. Okay, and the final bag that is kind of on my radar is a bag that I have purchased before, but then I returned, and it is the YSL college bag in the large size. You guys might recall that I purchased this. This is the college bag in the medium size in the beautiful gray color. It's actually stone to be exact. And this is such a functional bag. It has a back pocket, but the large college bag, you wear it as a shoulder bag. So it's not a crossbody. That's the only thing. And that's why I kind of talk myself out of it, because I do love crossbody bags, but that bag looks so chic. You can carry it kind of as a briefcase, carry it over your shoulder. There's just something about that bag I always come back to, but here's what's stopping me. Number one, I do already have the medium, which is a crossbody, and I love it. Number two, I do have a lot of black bags, so would I really reach for the college bag in a large size that much? And number three, the YSL prices are getting so out of control. Now, do I think YSL is worth the money? Yes, I do, but their prices are getting really high to the point where if I'm going to spend over $3,000 for a bag, because that's how much the college bag is like going for now, I would almost rather save more of my money to put it towards like a Chanel bag or something like that. So I think I've kind of talked myself out of that one too, but again, that's why this video helps me, because I can kind of talk through the bags that have been on my wish list, on my radar, kind of give you guys the pros and cons and kind of tell you where my mind is going. So those are all the bags right now that I'm kind of like are on my radar. Could another one pop up between now and my birthday? Sure, but those are the bags I'm kind of looking at now, so I'd love to know your feedback. Now hear me out. I definitely want to get a bag that I don't already own in my collection. I would really like to try not to repeat styles, and I want to make sure that I'm intentional with the bags they bring in, meaning I'm going to reach for it, I'm going to use it. It's not just going to sit and collect dust. So I'm really trying to be more mindful about my purchases in 2023. We'll see if that works. I always have good intentions to start, but it never ends up that way, so we'll see. So if you guys could, out of all the bags I shared with you, or any other bag, let me know your thoughts down below. I do plan on purchasing and treating myself to a new bag for my birthday. It will be birthday number 4 too. I'm really getting up there this year, so every year it's fun to treat myself. You work hard, save your money, you might as well treat yourself, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I love to hear your thoughts. Make sure to hit that little subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.